Has Meghan Markle been brutally rejected by the iconic legal drama Suits? Absolutely. The latest Suits spin-off, Suits Los Angeles, is making waves, but guess who's conspicuously absent from the guest list? You guessed it, Meghan Markle. Yep, despite all of her royal drama and the fact that Suits helped launch her career, it looks like the show wants absolutely no part of her in their new project. Suits may be bringing back some big names, but Meghan Markle is nowhere to be seen. And they don't just not want her, they seem to have actively shut the door on her. Take a look at who's returning to Suits LA. It's none other than Gabriel Macht, the actor who played Harvey Specter, a key figure in the original series. Now, he's back for a guest arc, and his appearance is a huge win for the spin-off. Here's the twist, he wasn't even sure if he'd come back. It wasn't until recently that fans learnt that he'd signed on, making it a big surprise. He's one of the original stars of the show with a long history as Harvey Specter. What a contrast to Meghan, who couldn't get a seat at the table. But why exactly is Meghan's phone staying silent when it comes to Suits LA? Rumour has it that she's been desperate for an invite. Just months ago, there were whispers that Meghan was struggling to book guests for a podcast on Lemonade Media. She reportedly reached out to former Suits cast members in a last-ditch effort to fill up a podcast roster, but no one responded. That's right, the same cast members that she ghosted after climbing the royal ladder are now politely declining her attempts at a reunion. So, what went wrong exactly? It's rumoured that Meghan had a bit of an ego problem when she made her royal exit. In fact, she was apparently so eager to distance herself from Suits that she cut ties with everyone until she needed them for a Lemonade podcast. Now, after realising a podcast was more of a flop than a hit, she's trying to rekindle old friendships. But it's too little too late. And who can blame the Suits cast for giving her the cold shoulder? She ditched them, and now she wants back in. They're not exactly thrilled about that. There's even talk that Meghan allegedly turned down an offer to appear in Suits LA because Universal wouldn't give her production company Archie a producing credit. Can you imagine? Meghan could have been a part of the show's big comeback, but instead she demanded to be in charge. The producers clearly weren't having it and shut that idea down faster than a lawyer in court. The message was clear. Suits doesn't need her, and she certainly doesn't get to call the shots. Has Meghan been brutally rejected by Suits? You bet. She thought she could come crawling back after leaving everyone in the dust, but the show and its cast aren't here for it. And it's safe to say that this is one rejection that Meghan won't be able to spin in her favour. To sum it up, Meghan Markle wanted to come back and bask in the glow of her Suits fame, but the show had other plans. They slammed the door in her face. The Suits LA will move on just fine without her. Maybe it's time for Meghan to finally realise that some doors are better left closed.